Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey. Not feeling the best this week. It's been a rough week. I've been quite sick, working, so I'm tired. I look terrible, so there's no face this week. I can't handle it. Maybe if I get a little more rest, maybe tomorrow's videos that I make will work out better, but right now, I really can't handle the camera. Anyways, I really wanted to hang out and talk about crochet though, so I'm making the effort. If I sound a little hoarse, I am. It'll be all right. I'm like halfway through it, I think. It's been a real kicker. Anyways, today we're going to talk about the decision. What have we chosen? I put a vote out there. Thank you to everybody that responded. Really appreciate it. It's really helped me out. I also had some votes from the home base, and I think a color has been picked. So stick around and we'll figure out what we're doing with my beautiful rainbow sweater. Okay, so this is my rainbow sweater for my daughter, and don't mind the nails. It's been a week. I've done a lot of cleaning at work, and my nails took a beating, so that's fine. They were a really nice navy blue, but it didn't last. So we had 3 color choices for our ribbing and going around and just our joining color. I need something else. I think I need a little something to ground it and make the colors really pop out and be so noticeable. I like the idea of it, but I don't want to use the red. I just think that I just don't have enough, to be honest. I do not have enough red to do this, so I'm not going to be able to do red. Not even a consideration. I don't have another red that's close to that right now. I'm not interested in looking for it. I have this yarn here, so I'm going to use what I already have because this has been more of a scrappy one. Every color in it so far except for these ones were all thrift store ones. These are all ones I've bought for myself. So let's talk about our yarn choices here. This is a beautiful navy blue by Loops and Threads. This is, you got about last year, I think, on one of their good sales. I knew I'd need some navy blue because, well, navy blue is an awesome color. And it has got a very nice texture. It's a 4-weight. And I do really like this yarn. I do. This is very good yarn. This is navy, 4-weight, 5.5 millimeter hook. My 4.5 would be great with this. And it would really complement the rainbows. So that is an option. There was also the option of white, because my daughter is not crazy about the idea of black. This is why white was on the list. It would be quite bright, and for a 5-year-old, I feel like it would definitely get stained. This one is a 4 medium. It has 5 millimeter hook, and this is a yarn I've never used. I bought this at Mary Maxim. This is Big Twist, value pound, and I have never used this yarn before. So this is a big deal if I get to use this one, right? Fear not, my friends. This, too, is a Big Twist, value pound. I got 2 white and 2 black because I knew these are colors that I am completely out of. And being that these have over 1,000 meters. 1,000 meters. It is 1,000 meters right on the dot, and that is a great amount for me. So I like the value. Anyways, I also got them when they were on sale, being a new product. So this, of course, is black, which is an amazing, very much used for a reason. Black is such a beautiful border. It definitely grounds your work, makes it have this absolute framing. It frames it in a way. So then the stitches and the colors, I think, would be This is why I want to frame it. I want the stitching and the colors to be noticeable, because like looking at it from here, this is the top part. And even if I use the red, I don't feel it will showcase it in a way that's going to make it have a unique look to it. It's hard to explain what I'm seeing in my head. But anyways, I do have a winner to try. I will run it by Miss because she is not crazy about what everyone else has wanted. The black. The black has won. Of course it did. So it's not a bad choice. I'm not saying anything like that, please. Thank you to everyone that voted. I really appreciate the help. This has been a very tough decision because, like I said, she's not absolutely in love with black. She doesn't like the idea of it so much. But I think if she sees it put together, there's a good chance that will change. So, sorry if I sound a little stuffed up. Like I said, I am not the healthiest this week. Last week has caught a really nasty cold. I sound a lot better today. And I've been cleaning at work, so I'd still go to work and trying my best not to help too many customers. But yeah, washing my hands a lot, so my hands have been taking a beating. That's why my nail polish looks the way it does. Okay, let's find the middle end here. That was not bad. I am okay. So another thing about this is I get to give a bit of a review on how I feel about Big Twist, being that I've never used it. This is the first time. So far, it looks like decent yarn. Nothing too crazy. Like, I know it's a bargain, sort of the value of $1 type yarn, which is great. I totally love those kind of yarns. So I am just going to take these out. I am going to go around each piece is what I'm going to do. So I know this is going to be, because it's already getting smaller here, so this is definitely going to be where I put the arms together. But I think I'm going to do a mattress stitch to keep the black somewhat invisible down this middle piece, but I'm going to need it around here. I'm going to need it here, and I'm going to need it here. So the two ends for sure. And it's going to have to come up and around through here, so I'm going to have to attach it there. So I am just going to take this all out because I am not spacing it yet, but I do see how it's going to fit her. And I have a vision of how I want it. There's a lot of work to be done, as you can see, with all the ends. I just broke that one. Wow. I'm very strong. No, it's just a really cheap one. And that's okay. Let me grab my container. I probably should have done this in my own time, but alright. Oops. I had a bracelet break, so I have to put that together sometime soon. I just have to figure out where the rubbery bracelet strings are. I have some somewhere. I just have to think of where it is, but I always keep forgetting about it. It's okay. One day I'll be like, oh, we're doing this today, and it'll get done. Okay. Or one of my daughters will mention it. That's usually how it goes. And that's okay too. But I want to try to get some of this done. So this yarn says it does really good with a 5. I'm going to try the 4.5 because that's what I did the rest of the sweater with. And I kind of like the idea of it being a little more poofy than the rest of the sweater, because I believe this particular yarns that I used for the rainbows, I believe, were a 3 weight. So they are not the same weight, which is intentional. All my choices for the ribbing and the joining was thicker, because I think that is a way to make it seem very oversized and cushy without having to really do much. Nothing special to it. All right. We are free of stitch markers except for that one. I missed one. Sorry. Thank you for bearing with me as I did that, because I don't need them in here right at the moment. There we go. And even if I don't want to do black in this area, oh my goodness, missed a couple there. It's fun having a cold. Anyways, even if I don't use black to join these two pieces, I can always use like this red or something like that, one of the colors that I used in there, because there's lots and lots of those yarns left. I actually am quite surprised that I didn't use more of it. Anyway, she's tiny, so let's get this going. Okay, pull that piece out. So concentrate on one. We're going to start, I believe, right in here is a really good spot. We're going to go across. So we want to do, I'm going to go with a longer end though, just because I don't know about this yarn. I've never used it before, like I said. Now we're ready. Okay, take that off, and I'd have to start over here, to be honest. That's a good starting spot. There we go. And we're just going to give it a single chain. All right. So I am just going to simply add in that's looking pretty good. That is looking pretty darn good. I'm not sure still. I think as I'm looking at this, as much as I am really liking the feel of the yarn so far, I do like the black, but black and red is always a good mix together. So I kinda, not totally sold though. I'm thinking that maybe I should do this with the navy blue too. Because I know the white is definitely a no-go. Nobody liked the white, not even Tiny. She wasn't into it. She is for a blanket though. So a nice single crochet around, just to give it a nice border. That does look really quite sharp, but is it what I want to do? Now I'm second guessing things. I'm gonna grab a stitch marker, because as much as I'd like to go with this black, I also think this navy blue would really make it pop. So we're just gonna, oops, sorry, set that aside for a moment. We're gonna leave that right there so I don't forget. And we're going to start over here. Yeah, that's the side I want to start on. Okay, so we're gonna go right there, turn you this way, and this one's center pole's out to go. Good to go. This one I've used before, mostly for amigurumis. I really like it for amigurumi. We go one, and yeah, no, I think black is the best choice. I'm so not crazy about that blue. I love the blue, don't get me wrong. I don't like it for this. So, no, black is right. Thank you everybody for your votes. I'm absolutely certain that we made the right choice. Just because I have to defend this to Tiny, because she's not crazy about this idea of black. So, that's why I'm so apprehensive about everything, because she can get quite stubborn and insistent on things, and she will never ever forget it either. So that's just me wanting to make her something that she's going to enjoy. That's the other half of it too. This is supposed to be able to replace a warm hug when I'm not around, which is why I'm being so careful about it being something she really likes. It is soft. It is very, very warm. And because it has the holes in it, it's not too warm. So she'll be able to wear it on like cooler days, but she does, oh, that's split. Not a big deal. I'm not sure if that's just because this yarn might be old or something. I'm not sure. It also could be just the way the yarn is, and that's cool too. It doesn't feel bad in my hands. It's not like rough like Red Heart, which I've worked with many times, even without pre-washing. It is nicer when you wash it. I'm sure that is with most yarns. Give them a nice little clean, and they seem to be softened and a little more relaxed. So, black it is. With any luck, I can get this put together pretty fast. This is not a bad yarn to work with. I understand why people like it. Good value. It's pretty decent. This black is very nice and black. Really well dyed. Ooh. Really need to take care of my nails. My goodness. Broken nails already. But I don't want to stop crocheting right now because crochet is wonderful, relaxing, and the best. Alright, I had to pause there for a few moments. Thought I had a giant sneeze coming, and those are just, brutal. Anyhow, thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box. Thank you for helping me make this decision. I think we have a winner. I think this is going to go really, really nicely. I'm very happy with this choice. Thank you for joining me here, and I'll see you again very soon here at All the Crackers in the Box. Bye!